So the past lives and what I was talking in the past video is different, way different from just emotions or imagination. Because if you imagine anything, you will imagine that you want a car, a new one, with certain equipment in a red, dark red color. And you have that idea, you order the car, they bring you in, and now you have that feeling that this is what I wanted. That's one type of the feelings. Another type of the feelings is where you get in the car and you will not know what the color is. It's like, well, get in the car and see the record. Oh wow, that's a cool car. You know, that's a fine. I never thought about the red one, but it's pretty cool. That's emotions. You know, that's a little bit different. It's like a gift on a birthday or something. The other thing is when you find out your old car in a scrapyard. You see your old car, you get to it, you get close to it and say, well, that's my car. And oh, I just changed so much. It was 20 years ago. I was in love with my first love. I was at my first job. This was the first crash I ever did on the road. And you start to think about, whoa, it's a lot of things that I forgot. But now I see the proof, and I see in those proof the memory of who I am and where I came from. This is what we will talk about in that channel, because the differences in emotions are drastic. But if you see no difference, probably you have to work it out. You know, you have to understand there are different feelings in the regression and the past lives. And myself, I'm still doing mistakes. I'm still doing mistakes because sometimes I feel myself like I don't want to go there. I want to be good. You know, I don't want to be a bad person in 12th century. I want to skip this. You know, I didn't kill kids. I didn't kill families. I didn't kill nobody. I'm a good guy. You know, I'm a Christian. Then this is the path I like to be in. And this is exactly imagination. This is where this is a evil trap, because you can think that you're the son of the God in this life, and all you have to do is just raise up and go to heaven or hell. Nothing else. Only this life, like a chicken in a mass production chicken. Like this is the way, and nothing else. And the real reason why we know the places we see the first time in our life, but in a second we know that we've been there before, that we saw those columns, we saw those places, we saw that church, we've been there before, and it changed so much that I cannot understand where I am at the moment. And this is it. This is the place where you start to catch the frequencies of the place and understand them, and understand yourself. Try to understand what you actually feel. And This is a very, very important thing in magic world, because you have to understand yourself first. You know why you're having those kind of things, and where they came from, and is that your imagination, or is that just a glitch, or is like a truth, or maybe it's the science, maybe it's the things that we can understand and explain. And to explain those things, we must understand a memory. What is memory in biology, and how it works in that world? Because actually, the science have no answer for that. What is memory? We only know that just like a small percentage of our brain is working or using. That's pretty true. But our emotions and our memory is out a little bit out of our body, in fact, in the first place. This is another probably video we'll talk about it, because it's pretty difficult for me to speak in English about scientific things. But this is also actually the reason why I decided to do that video, because in Russia there are other things where you can figure out and take a look at that and listen, and it's a perfect scientific proof explanation of everything. I didn't saw that in English channels or worldwide channels, so that would be pretty cool. You know, a little bit, at least a little bit. What I can do, I cannot do anything, but at least what I can do for it, I will try to share it. And to make it simple, when you have dreams over and over again, that makes you a sense. It makes a sense to you, but they're strange. They're really, really strange, and you cannot say why you feel it. They're probably the memory, but it can be also. It can be, in those cases, it can be possession. Yeah, there are possessions like that. So if you feel yourself that this is a really, really, really scary something, and every time you wake up and you feel like you're hungry, or you know you're exhausted, this is probably wrong. This is probably a bad idea to go into it and figure out what is there. But in case of you see something, some building, or that building seems to be familiar to you, and that building is, you know, where is that? You know that that's your home, for example, and you see the people inside. You know those people, and maybe you've never seen those people in your life here now, but you've probably seen those people like 100 years ago, 200 years ago, and you have that kind of emotions that are so close to you that you know that this goes from your heart, and it goes from you, from inside. And this is very, very important, because there are things that goes from outside, and of course they do influence us. They influence our evolution and our way of thinking. And there are things that goes from inside, and if the things goes from inside, you can feel them, you can express them. That's probably you should give them a chance, you know, to be there. And even if you are not a theist, or you do believe in God, I will be really, really pleased if you will know that I do respect any point of view, and all the things I'm saying is, well, everything have its place. You know, it's all right. You know, you have a different opinion. I'm okay with that. Don't try to to convince me, because I'm not asking. I'm not asking to convince anybody, and I'm not convincing anybody. Because I've been doing that for many lives, I did, and I'm really, really exhausted and tired about that. So, if we talk about past lives, I think studying those will get a lot of information about who we are and where we came from. This is just small percent of who we actually are now. Because who we are, it's not like who I was like 4,000 years ago in Egypt, or who I was before I get to the earth, and stuff like that. It's not important now. I'm now who I am here. I'm living the past and the future in the same time, because it is now. And understanding of those things are moving you somewhere. This is the reason I want to share those thoughts with you. So any comments down below about past lives, what you want to hear, I will write down the comments to the paper and do the video shot for it. Thank you.